Good afternoon. Peace be with you. How is everyone? Cheers. I do not have my coffee and conversation mug because, well, it's 3:47 on a Monday. Welcome. I am Libby Peterson. I hope you all are doing well. If you're watching, chime in, say hello, let us know where you are. It's been a long time. I'm having my afternoon fizzy water, because why not? Low water. So I want to say like good morning, but it's not good afternoon. The dogs are also here. So there's Penny. She's making a little cameo. Um, but I just wanted to come on this Monday of Thanksgiving week and chat a little bit with all of you, give you some updates, things that have been happening here at Trilogy Retreat Property, but also Faith in Real Life Let Me Be Ministries. We're all one big happy family. So like we always said, welcome. Good afternoon, Faith in Real Life family. It's good to see you. It's good to be back. I was getting ready and I'm like, oh, how do I do this? Because it's been so long. And then also, as I was getting ready, Greg is outside blowing some miscellaneous leaves, and he popped up closer to where I am sitting in the living room upstairs at Trilogy, and it laughed because it made me think about when we started Coffee and Conversation all those 3.5 years ago. And the Lawnmower Man, if you were around from then, you would know that the Lawnmower Man would come and appear at 7:30 bright and early to cut the grass. So it was just made me laugh that Greg was out doing his lawn duties and I was getting ready to go live. So made me chuckle. So peace be with you, and welcome Ted, welcome Trilogy from on the road. Amy's out and about spreading the word about to parishes about Trilogy and all the upcoming things we have happening. So a couple, just as we start Thanksgiving week, earlier this morning, I posted on our social media platforms, where did you see God this week? So when, we were here weekly, I was the Monday morning friend, and I would always ask all of you, where did you see God? Where did you encounter God or see God in the last week, weekend, last day, wherever? Chime in, let us know where you saw God in the world. And if you're watching the replay, chime in the comments on the replay. So that's one of the things. And one of the things that I was thinking about and reflecting here recently that has been happening in the ministry is over the last few weeks, we've just had some really great encounters with volunteers that have helped. We had some volunteers come out 2 weeks ago, I think, and kind of help us get ready for some Christmas indoor decorations, kind of set the stage. We haven't put up the big tree, which goes behind me for Christmas. We'll probably do that this weekend. And then we also had some volunteers come out and help blow leaves. We had a couple come here recently and invited some of their friends to learn more about the ministry. So we hosted a dinner kind of spreading the word. And we've talked about this for years, and we continue to talk about it as we kind of turn the corner into Thanksgiving and then Giving Tuesday, Black Friday, which Black Friday started at the beginning of the month. So I think it's Black Friday month, let's call it that. And then, cyber weekends, all the things, all the sales, to prepare our hearts for really gratefulness and giving out of gifts of joy, right? And thinking about focusing on just the blessings that we've had in our life. And so my update's kind of like things we've been doing in the ministry, things that have been happening in our world. And then also just remembering where we're grateful and where we have been blessed, and how you can be a part of that journey, and how you are a part of that journey. So spreading awareness in a grassroots effort is something that we've been talking about. And we have amazing supporters that do that, but the reach obviously is always can be so much wider. And so that's one of the things that we've been kind of focusing on and working on. And so then after all the things, after Thanksgiving, then there's Giving Tuesday. So kind of what my little update is. But first, just want to say, just express gratitude for all the people that have supported us over the year, this year, most recently, and the things that we have been doing as a ministry. So we've had a couple parish missions for the fall, October, November. We have one in December coming up. We've had guests, a steady flow of guests over the last few months here at Trilogy. And, our mission, I think you can see it over my shoulder, but you can't read it. But our mission here at Faith in Real Life is to inspire, encourage, and restore individuals, families, couples, anyone through the message of faith through hope. We live in a really trying time right now in our world. And we all know people who have lost hope. We all know people who have stopped going to church, whatever church that is. It started back in the pandemic, and it's kind of turning the corner. We've seen that a little bit. In the missions we've had recently, we've seen attendance increase, but there's still people that aren't coming to church, right? There's still people that feel like there's really no hope. And that makes our mission, I feel, that much more impactful and that much more needed in the world. I feel like if I have the opportunity to share my joy and my love of faith and my trust in God and my love of Jesus with the world, then they can see that there is hope, right? So we're called to be that light in the darkness. We're called to be that hope amidst like the despair and the anxiety and the depression. And that's what we do here at Let Me Be Ministries. We have that opportunity here now more with Trilogy. We also have it with our live presentations picking back up, and then our continued resources. So those are just that's just what we're called to do. I love what I do. And we were getting ready for this dinner that we hosted earlier this month. And Greg and Amy and I were talking about the stories of impact. And so two kind of came to mind. We each kind of picked two stories to kind of resonate or share with these with people that are kind of new to the ministry. They know what we do, but they haven't been super involved. So they were kind of getting more information. And the two that really came to my mind was this past, I feel like it was a long time ago, but this past March, Greg and I were at a conference, a one-day conference here in Cleveland. And this gentleman came up to the table and he was talking to me and he's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I said, "Good, how are you?" And he said, "Great, my name's Kevin." And I said, "Oh, hey, Kevin, nice to meet you." And he said, "Actually, I have been following the ministry since you guys started the Cleveland Youth Rally." And I was like, started. We brought it back. So Greg and the ministry and I, 12 years ago, worked with the Diocese of Cleveland, and we brought back the Cleveland Youth Rally. And this gentleman was there as a chaperone. And so long story short, he just said, "I've been following the ministry for the last 12 years. And he said, and I'm so grateful and so excited about all the things that you've done since then." And I was like, wow. And so he's like, I love it. And I'm so happy to see that you have this retreat property now and that you're traveling again and all these things. And Greg has new books. And, when we met him, Greg was in the process of publishing his first book actually 12 years ago. Which is crazy. And now we have 3 books and we have a 4th one coming out. And then by the end of the month, and many other things coming in 2024. So to say that, it was just crazy. But anyway, when he left and he walked away from the table, I felt like that's amazing to me. I know that we reach people, but you don't necessarily realize our impact, right? And so until someone says something. And so he was following us for the last 12 years and a part of that journey. And so praying for us, supporting us, coming, seeing us at events, things like that, like it's amazing to me that we make that kind of impact. And one of the things that I love best about my role at the ministry is that I get to meet the people of the parish. I get to work with the people of parish staffs, and I get to journey with them to help them inspire their communities. And this just happened this past weekend. We were at a church in New York, and we had lunch with our dear friend of ours, Becky. I don't know if you saw it on my social media platforms, but anyway, again, Becky, we met 12 years ago at an NCYC and have stayed. And Becky was a loyal Coffee and Conversation listener. And we've stayed connected with her as a journey of faith. And so I think one of the biggest impacts I have found, not only with our traveling ministry, but also here at Trilogy too, is that once people are a part of our ministry, they stay connected in whatever way that they can, whether that's inspiration from Greg, new books, new resources, our online podcast, our live presentations, all of the things. So, as we're entering into Thanksgiving and thinking about all the things that we're grateful for, and all the upcoming holidays and commotion and all the things, I just really wanted to take the time to invite you all to think, one, what are you grateful for? Where did you see God? And then just a reminder of like the impact that your support, your prayers, your financial support, your volunteering, all impact the ministry and move us forward into our grassroots effort of where faith and real life come together, because we all know the world needs more hope. I've been saying recently, the world needs a whole lot more Jesus. And it's true. And it's so countercultural, but it's true. I mean, we all need just more Jesus. And that's enough, I think. I mean, that's enough. So anyway, as I was gathering my thoughts, because I feel like I'm a little bit rusty at this, part of it is that the only way that a movement is successful and to continue the movement of Faith and Real Life Let Me Be Ministries is for people to be involved. And so we're asking you, and I'm using we because I know Greg and Amy and our team of Let Me Be Ministries, we are asking you. I'm going live, but it's a we, that you be part of that movement. Whether it's, like I said, through volunteering, through prayer, or through a financial gift. And we're getting ready. We're gearing up. We're a week away from Giving Tuesday. We are doing, past years, we were part of We Give Catholic through the Diocese of Cleveland. And this year, we're just doing our own Giving Tuesday initiative through a giving page. And so that's kind of like that. And then we're also we've asked some other people to create their own giving pages and spread the message with their friends. So one, you can create your own giving page. You can just reach out, let me know you'd be interested in doing that and being part of that movement, or just share our giving page on Giving Tuesday. Or you can go right now, if you would like, and go to faithandreallife.com, and up in the top right-hand corner, there's a donate button, and you can click donate, or you can share that with a friend. Or you can go to faithandreallife.com and you can share a blog post. We have a variety of blogs up there from different people, not just Greg. We asked kind of a collaboration of people to put some blogs up. We have our videos. You could share that with people. All of our resources we still offer for free, and we continue to do that. Anything we put on faithandreallife.com is free. And we want to be that resource of hope for you to share with your friends and family, or for you to come find when you need it. And so we're asking you to help us be a part of our bigger movement as we push for year-end giving and look forward into 2024 with more retreats that we're offering here at Trilogy, with more live events through Lent, but just to be a part of it. And then, offering more online resources, whether it's through more blogs. If you see over my shoulder, this shoulder, there's someone over there on this deck in an orange jacket. named Greg. But so we're just asking you to be a part of that Faith in Real Life initiative and to help us to expand our efforts and to continue to grow the work that we're doing. We have opportunities for people to give monthly if that's in their means. We have people or you could give one-time donations, but just pray. And we invite you to pray about it and see how you feel like you can be a bigger part of our movement here at the end of 2023 and into 2024. We know, and you know this, that we can't do our work without your prayers, without your volunteering, without your financial gifts. And we are just so grateful. We are grateful for each and every one of you who's donated before, who is a recurring donor, who prays for us endlessly when we don't even know about it, who comes here and experiences the peace of Trilogy and the beauty that God has offered. And we are just grateful. And thank you for those of you who've chimed in. I see Sonia has chimed in, and Ted, and our friend Carolyn. I know I'm on live at a really random time, so surprise. But yeah, so just know that, think about the people in your life that you pray for, that just need those extra little pieces of hope, that just need that extra bit of encouragement and support. And, I think about the people that come here to Trilogy, and the number one thing that guests say is that when they drive in the driveway, they feel such a sense of peace the minute that they pull in the driveway. And then, and that's God. I know it's God. God has placed that sense of peace in our life. And we all are longing for daily peace. And so, it's not just it's just about getting that time to find a place to relax, rest, and restore. And it's just a gift. It's a blessing. And I think that, if you haven't been here, which I see some of you still haven't been out here, we are always welcome. So I'll plug two ways. On December 9th, we're doing an Advent Morning of Reflection. Greg is leading that Advent Morning of Reflection. It's from 9 to 1 here at Trilogy. You can go to trilogy.center, or you can go to faithinreallife.com, and it's on our website as well, the link there too. And you can register. It's a one-day retreat. It's $50. You have lunch, you have resources, you have a chance to come and just be and kind of reflect on the promises of Advent as we get ready for preparing our hearts for Christmas. And then the other thing that we're doing is we're having a Christmas open house on December 14th. It's a Thursday. It's from 3 to 8. And it's just a chance for you to come out and see Trilogy decorated for Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, we have a 12-foot tree that's going up behind me here this weekend. It goes right here where these windows are. And then we decorate, inside and out, and it's beautiful. So you're welcome to come and join us for all of those things. Like I said, we have many, many things to share with you. We're never at a loss of things to tell you, but and we have exciting things coming in 2024. But most importantly, we're just so grateful for you. And again, if you feel like you are, there's a way that you can help us, whether that's through promoting our giving page coming up next week, prayers, volunteering, sharing the message of the ministry, sharing our blog posts, sharing our resources, please just pray about it. And we invite you to be a part of our grassroots effort, because the movement and the work that we do, Greg and Amy and I, on the day-to-day basis is not possible without all of you out sharing the impact that the ministry has had in your life. And so I just think we look at all of each one of you as our family. That's why we say, welcome back, Faith in Real Life family, because I have seen over the years that once we've encountered people, we stick with them for the journey. And we really do. We pray for all the people from our past events. We stay connected as best we can with each and every one of you. And we have fond memories and fond, gratefulness of each experience that you have impacted and left a piece in our life. So that's what I have. So go to faithinreallife.com. There's a way to donate there. Stay tuned for our emails. We will have an updated email going out this week, and then a Thanksgiving email. And like I said, if there's ways that you feel you can be a part of this movement, either reach out directly to me through our Facebook page or through faithinreallife.com, and just share the message. So I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. And, here in Faith in Real Life, we just keep it real. So if you have any questions, let us know. And we look forward to hopefully seeing some of you that haven't been out here in December, and stay tuned. So have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll talk soon. God bless.